It's race week, motherfuckers! Hey everybody, it's the big week. In less than 3 days time, we'll be done with the race. I just can't believe it. Every hour that passes, I get more and more nervous. I feel more on edge. I'm literally watching every step I take, just considering, am I gonna roll my ankle if I do this? If I eat this now, is it gonna upset my stomach on Sunday? Oh, I'm kind of a mess. I'm gonna be really bad in a few days. Today is Thursday. Yes, I know, I started recording on Thursday. I haven't really done much this week. I was gonna record on Tuesday, but I lost this camera. I ended up finding it back at work. I'd left it overnight. It was quite a scare. Took Monday completely off. On Tuesday, did 5 easy miles. And then yesterday, I was planning on taking that off as well. And I just felt antsy and went out for a 7-mile jog at like literally 8:05 pace, probably even slower. It's been our week so far. Today, that's mile 1 by the way, we're doing a little workout. And I know what you're probably thinking, 3 days before the marathon? What are you, stupid? This is gonna be an easy workout. I just wanna sharpen up a little bit more, then we'll be good. We're gonna do a 2-mile warm up, and then we're gonna do 3 by 1 mile, not all out, and with full rest, full recovery. Warm up is done. I did 3 miles instead of 2 because I'm doing 8 regardless, so it just shortens my cooldown, which I'm sure I'll appreciate here in a little bit. I'm gonna start my warm-ups now, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Got my starting line all set up. It's not necessary at all, but I like doing it. This is becoming a little tradition before workouts. Join me for this little strider before we get going here. Legs feel good. I usually do 4 of those after I do all my stretching, and it's like 100 meters or so. It doesn't really matter how far. Okay, I'd say we're about ready to go now, so let's hit it. Rep number 1. Mile number 1, just under 5:03. Feeling good. And when I say full recover, I mean I'm literally just gonna sit here until I feel ready to go. I'm gonna guess it's gonna take me about 3 minutes before I'm ready to go again. I wasn't counting, but that feels like it's been about 3 minutes. I'd say we're good to go here. I think this one's gonna be a little bit harder though. I feel like, I mean, the wind's always blowing in this direction that we're about to be running. Time is not important. Let's go. Mile number 2, 4:58, and I was right. We were going straight into the wind on that one. Felt it a little bit on the lungs, but we're good. We're gonna rest and 1 more to go. 1 more to go, as I said. Let's get going here. 5 more minutes. Rep number 3, done. 4:48. A little faster, but felt good while doing it. Got the lungs working, legs felt smooth. And when I would start to get a little tired, I would just focus on pumping my arms, not letting my form break down. Gonna chill here for a minute, then we'll start our 2-mile cool down. Call it a day. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm entering a big race prepared. A big reason why I wanted to have this little workout today, just a few days before the race, is because I feel like the last few months my workouts have not gone very well. I feel like I don't have any gears past my race pace. I'm just a one-dimensional runner right now, and I don't trust myself to outkick somebody, or I'm just worried about what my strength is gonna look like when it really matters. For all too long, we've been finishing our runs and sitting here together. 8 miles today. You guys know how it went. Went very good. Very excited. It looks like it's gonna rain too, so I think we got some good timing there. It's been really cold, and it's been raining a lot the last week or so. And honestly, I wouldn't mind that on Sunday morning. Maybe not a downpour, but a drizzle with, you know, like 40, 45 degree weather. Dude, I'd be stoked. All I'm gonna be drinking for the next few days is water. I'm gonna have to pee every 15 minutes with how much I'm gonna be drinking. And Gatorade, get those electrolytes in. It's really bright out right now, and it's a little chilly, but that's good. If it was really warm, I'd be worried about Sunday. Weather-wise, it's looking like it's gonna be pristine on Sunday. Low to mid 40s, maybe a little bit of rain, like exactly what I wanted. Let's hope it holds up, but it's looking good. Mile 1, we're doing 5 easy miles today. 4 more to go. There's 2.5. Heading home. If you guys want to know where I'm at mentally right now, I just remembered I had a bit of a nightmare last night. I swear to God, I got to the line of the marathon late and I didn't have my shoes. And I just said start without me. It was really sad. I swear to God, it's really bad. I can't focus on anything else. I cannot be productive in any way unless it has to do with this. Just gotta get through a couple more days. Couple more days and we'll be free. But anyway, I've got a couple things I still have to do. First off, gotta go to work after this big sad. And then tomorrow, I have to pick up my packet and my bib. You guys know how it goes, you know the drill. So, gotta go into the city. I wish next time I do this marathon, maybe next year, I'm gonna make sure I get more runs in the city. I'm familiar with the city. I've done this course before. I'm not worried about that, but it would just be nice to, you know, have a little more familiarity, have a little more confidence. I'll be okay today, but I know the moment I wake up tomorrow, that's when my own personal hell begins. I'm just gonna be such a mess. Like, I was originally scheduled to work the Saturday before the race, and I'm like, there's no way you're gonna want me interacting with people. Mile 4, our last mile. We'll do a little warm up the day of the marathon, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. This is it. All of those miles. I'm gonna have to tally up how many we've done in like the last year. I think the Pittsburgh marathon last year was on the May 7th. I've said it a few times, but we've done the work. Got a few things we still have to do, but the mileage is done. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm so stoked right now. What's up, everybody? It's 10 a.m. right now, coming up on 10 a.m. and got a great night's sleep last night. We are officially less than 24 hours away from the race. Actually, if all goes to plan, by this time tomorrow we'll be done. I went to bed at like 11:30 and woke up around 8:45, so 2 nights before the race, so they say, is the most important. I think I understand why now. It's because I don't think there's a single person on planet Earth that gets a good night's sleep the night before a big race. We've got a lot to do today. I'm gonna try and minimize that as much as possible, but we still have to do a lot. Right now I'm just working on my fueling. So first off, got a lot of fruit here, some bananas and strawberries, and of course my breakfast staple, 3 scrambled eggs on Mancini's bread and turkey bacon. All right, me and Dad are in the city right now, going to pick up our bib. Found Sam working at Pittsburgh Track Club. Just hooked me up with this. Hi, March online. Bag is secured. Dad and I are getting out of here. The city's a little too overwhelming for me. Currently at the trail right now. Got some shorts and UFOs on. We're gonna take a quick ice bath. I'm sitting here. It's not that bad. I should have taken my shirt off, but I'm gonna do like 10 minutes in here and we'll be Gucci. Got like 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna try and lay back. Okay, that's cold. I wish it was deeper. The last time I was here, it was like 2 or 3 feet higher, the water. All right, that's 10 minutes. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't that cold. Picking up some Olive Garden for Din Din tonight. Pretty stoked. Bag secured. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, I did a pre-race simulation. In that simulation, I had Olive Garden, more specifically, chicken Alfredo. Somebody just broke something in the other room. Got some breadsticks. Got a salad as well. Cannot forget this. Olive Garden dressing. It's the goat. I've been thinking all day about how I seem to be calmer than I thought I would be at this point. We're just a few hours away. I thought I'd be a mess. And I guess my actions are speaking otherwise. So when I went to go pick this up, I went to get gas as well. When I left, I was at the intersection and I heard somebody yelling out of their car and it sounded like it was at me. And I turn around and this guy's got his head pointed out the window. He's like, "Your gas cap is open." And lo and behold, I looked into the rearview mirror and there it was, just flopping in the wind. Just finished eating, guys. It's 6:15. We're getting closer and I'm getting a little more nervous now. But here's a little haul here. I forgot to do this earlier. Some stuff I got. Here we are. I got a Pittsburgh Track Club crew neck or whatever it's called. And it even has a Pro Bike and Run logo on the side. Pretty nice. I got my bib. So look at that. Seated. I am a seated runner. I was so stressed about this. I bothered them for so long to get this and we finally got it. It's so nice to see. Finally have the bib. And let's see what the shirt's looking like for this year. All right, let me stand back. It's kind of nice. I also crunched some numbers here. I thought it would be interesting to note. So the Pittsburgh Marathon last year was on May 7th, if I remember correctly. So let's just say I started training for the marathon then. I think I was training technically earlier. I don't remember when I made the conscious decision to actually like, oh, I'm going to set out and do this marathon now. I'm going to focus primarily on that. But anyway, May 7th, I added up all the mileage I've done since that day up until now. And almost a year, obviously, on the nose. And it comes out to a total of 3,120 miles. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think we can do better next time, but that's definitely the most mileage I've ever done in 1 year. This year so far, we've ran 1,168 miles. In that time, we also had some really awesome training weeks, like with really high mileage, above the 80s, above 90s. I did 4 weeks total. Over 100 miles. Up until the last few months, I had only done that once in my life, and that was for a challenge video on this channel, and that was just outrageous for me at the time. In March, I ran 425 miles. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. I didn't think I'd be able to say that I could do something like that. So now that I'm starting to stress a little bit, I'm just gonna go and play some Xbox, kind of ease the nerves, and I'll see you guys in a bit. It's starting to hit right now, guys. It's 8:30 right now. I'm not gonna try to go to bed until at least 10, maybe even like 10:30, 11, because I just don't want to roll around. I know like I'm just not used to going to sleep that early anyway. It's just not gonna work. I'm very nervous right now. It's kind of getting rough to function socially. We're just gonna stretch out here and then we'll go from there. Probably head to bed and see what happens and wake up in the morning and get going, guys. It's 10 p.m. I'm gonna try and go to bed now. All stretched out, all ready to go. All the work's in. Good night. It's race morning. It's 4 a.m. right now, and 3 hours until race time. I went to bed at 10 p.m. I kind of rolled around until 12:30, and then I guess I finally dozed off then, so got a few hours, which is about what I was expecting and hoping for, so I'm gonna go eat and shower and then get on with it. Here's our pre-race meal here. It's pretty simple. It's just 2 pieces of buttered toast. It's Mancini's. And got some water, obviously still hydrating a lot, and I'm gonna knock this Gatorade down over the next hour or two.
delicious.
It's almost 5 a.m. right now, and we are heading out. Next time we are here, we will be done.
It is. That was a big park.
We're here, boys.
It's marathon time.
Currently walking across, what bridge is this? The Smithfield Bridge. And yeah, where we parked, there's about like 30 porta-johns, which are all padlocked shut. The same thing happened 4 years ago. So, yeah, it's a joke. Making the walk of shame over right now. How you boys feeling?
Oh, I feel sweet.
It's like 5:30, 5:45 right now. There's Corral B, and then Corral A is somewhere further up there where we'll be. I'm gonna start my warm-up here in a minute while my watch loads, and I still have to use the bathroom. I'm very stressed right now. Starting our warm-up right now. Probably gonna go like 1, maybe 2. I have no idea where I'm at mileage-wise right now. Well, my watch is set a mile, but it's not right because I didn't give it time to load, but yeah, we're down at the point right now. Yeah, maybe a half mile. Weather's very nice, but I'm still very stressed. And my stomach is kind of bothering me this morning. So I think we'll be all right. Mile 7, somewhere over there by Hinesfield. It's not Acrisure. I'd say this is a little more scenic than our usual route on the trail.
The funny part is, this is my usual route because I went to college down here, so this is normal for me. But at the same time, every time you come down here, it's still absolutely beautiful. I love running down here.
Look at that sunrise.
That is nice. Look at that. Oh my God.
That's nice. Dude, that is a shot. If you guys have never been to Pittsburgh, it actually looks pretty nice right now. S-tier city. All right, warm-up's done. We did about 16 minutes, give or take 2 miles. Gonna get ready now, put on my shit. I'm gonna hand this over to Sam.
It's my time to
Sam's
shine.
officially on the clock.
So, Zach just walked through the gates of hell, actually, but he's about to get it done, and he's put a lot of work into it, so we're gonna go over to the start line here. Race starts in exactly 30 minutes, so let's get it rolling. We're at our first position here, about 300 meters. I don't know if you can see the start way over there, but that's about 300, 400 meters away here. We're gonna catch him here, and then probably around mile, I think 5 or so. So this is our first position. Next time you see my face, or next time you see a video, it will be the start of the race. All right, I take it back. We are starting actually here so we can see them all around the turn. This is gonna be crazy. Race starts in 15 minutes. Zach is probably absolutely shitting his pants right now. It's the time to go. The race has started. 20 seconds on the clock. They should be, there they are. Oh, fireworks. Status report, that start was insane. We were not expecting the fireworks. I couldn't even hear myself. We're here at checkpoint 2. I think this is about 4 or 5 miles out here. Zach was up in the front. They were obviously the elites. I think a lot of them running the half marathon. He looked like he was in a decent spot to start off, not too jumbly of a start. So he'll be coming down this road here across the first bridge, and then we'll get it rolling here. Hopefully he's feeling pretty good. Wesley Kip 2, and I'm not sure the next guy coming up here, but they're doing the half here, so they're out at a faster pace, obviously. But here they come. Let's go, Kip 2! And they're moving. What a man. Our marathoners should be coming up here. I think I see a group of them way out in there. All right, first group. I know these are marathon guys. We got Nick Wolk and Colin Martin at Pittsburgh Track Club. And I'm glad Zach's not going out with them. He's right behind them though. He's looking pretty decent.
Zachary!
Let's go, Zach!
Come on, buddy! Slow down, look good!
There he is, all right. Gotta get to checkpoint Charlie. All right, so what we learned is we need to bike faster because they are running fast. Kip 2's at, holy shit. Kip 2's at the 5 mile mark in about 22 minutes and 30 seconds or so here. So that's pretty disgusting. Here he comes. He's literally at the 5 mile mark at 22:30. That's grotesque. All right, so we have the marathon pace car coming up here. Here's the marathoners, top of the pack here. Yeah, so there's you got Nick Wolk and Colin in the front here. That's your elite marathoners. Zach shouldn't be too far back here. Still a long race, we're only 5 miles in here. All right, here he is. He's in the second group here. There he is. I think. There he is. He's with the pro women that are running the half, but there's some guys in that group that I know are running about a 70-minute half, so he's probably on about 2:20 pace right now. Third checkpoint here. What mile are we at? Like 20 or like 7, 8, somewhere right here. Kip 2 just came by in the lead. Guy behind him not too far back, but yeah, it's going really well. He's in a good group right now, like I said in the last clip. Regardless of how he does today, I mean, Zach, if you're watching this, you've been an inspiration to me personally. I mean, I've thought about, you know, just kind of trying to do what you're doing as far as the training and everything like that. And I really kind of ended up deciding not to go back to college next year to pursue running outside of college, just because, you know, I know you've had some rough experience in college just with injuries and stuff, and you're able to kind of put a race together like this today and all the training and everything. And I think I can do the same. I've had a same rough spell in college, a rough time in college with injuries. So if you can do it, I can do it. And it's been an inspiration, and that's here to support you, buddy. First marathoners coming in here. Here we are. Let's go, Wolk. Let's go, Martin.
Which one's Wolf?
Good job, guys. Downhill at the top of that peak right there. Let's go.
Second from the left, right?
Yeah, Wolk second from the left and Martin. All right, I see him. A few other guys here. Let's go, Westrick. Let's get up the hill. There he is. Let's go, Zach. Come on, dude. As soon as you get to the top of this, it's downhill for like a couple miles here.
Looking good, Zach.
Stay focused, relax, stay in the game. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Zach. Good job, buddy. We'll meet you over there.
Looking good. We'll see you over there.
It's looking good. This is scary, riding a bike. There he is. Let's go, buddy.
Looking good, Zach.
All right.
I wish I could say that everything from that point on went really well, and honestly, for a couple more miles it did. I felt so good aerobically the entire time, and by the time I got to mile 12 I knew something was really wrong. If you've been following the series for a while, you may remember that I'd been battling some Achilles issues, just some sort of tendonitis that was never really diagnosed in my right ankle, and I'd been taping it for a while, and up until recently it hadn't been bothering me, and I just stopped taping it and figured we were good. And I guess it was just the stress of the race and running on my toes up the hill and just pushing really hard for over an hour at that point. It just caught up with me, and the same pains that I'd been battling all flooded back in, and I knew exactly what it was, and I started to panic. Actually, at mile 7 I got my first taste of it. I felt it really briefly, and I thought, oh, that's weird, and I just kept going. And then by the time I got to about the half, I knew that the race was pretty much over. My time had slipped dramatically. You know, I still had a really solid first half. It was like an hour and 12. If I want to take anything from it, at least that's some good news. But got to mile 15 and I pulled off to the side thinking my race was really over there. And I stretched and just kind of like calmed myself down. And I started to run again after about a minute and went another mile and just pulled off for the last time. I just couldn't do it anymore. Every time I would put pressure on my right foot, it would just kind of give a little bit. So that really hurt. That really sucked. It's been over 24 hours at this point, so I've had time to really process everything. First thing I want to say is I'm so sorry for you guys, like genuinely. Like the whole time this was going on, I'm just thinking to myself, like, I can't let you guys down. You know, like, fuck me, man. Like, you guys have stuck around and supported me so well. You've supported me so much, and I'm so grateful for that. It's really helped me to, like, get into the shape that I'm in now. And I'm just super disappointed. And it's just like the series has been going on for so long, and all this build up just to run 16 miles and then drop out. Sucks, man. What frustrates me the most is knowing that I could have, had that not popped up, I think I would have finished with a faster second half. I could have blown up later on, but I felt so good. And that's just where things went. Everything's gonna be all right. And once again, thank you guys. I really am thankful. Figured sitting on my perch would be the best way to end the series here, but don't worry, I'm going to talk about this in a later video. We're not done. The redemption arc begins now. I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys, and we're gonna break that 3-hour barrier and that 2:30 barrier one day. Just not this week, apparently.